This May, a delegation from Aimbridge Hospitality visited Batumi, Georgia, to inspect the progress of Wyndham Grand Batumi Gonio, the first all-inclusive luxury resort of its kind in the region. A project that sets new standards for the Georgian hospitality industry.
I've been coming here now, I think this is my fourth time, and the people are extremely hospitable. The country's full of culture and national richness, but also it's got incredible opportunities for us as a third-party leading hotel management company. We believe that we can bring a new level of professionalism in hotel operations, guest experiences, hotel performance, and also optimizing brand performance. So we have a team here that have been here for the last few years.
Yeah, so we, at the initial stages of the development before we signed the agreements, we did some projections which we then presented to the owners. So how we start off those projections, we obviously start off with the top line. We utilize the data within the market, so looking at ComSet data, looking at tourism visitors inbound into the region, but also looking at other developments and trying to look at the pipeline coming in so that we can understand the volume of units that will be available within the area at the time of opening, but also going across years 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And from there, we build up our occupancy, our ADRs, ultimately giving us our RevPAR. And underneath that, then we have spends for food and beverage, for leisure and spa, and any of the ancillary outlets. And then from there, we build up a staffing structure. And again, that's built over, the ramp up period. So starting off with, maybe a smaller base, but then building on that base as the volume increases across the business. And then building the rest of the cost base to drive out a bottom line profit.
I think, first of all, it's really important to define the structure for the hotel. And in doing so, you would identify the roles that you want to have, and then the responsibilities that each of those roles will hold. I think after that, it's really important to recruit the right talent with the right level of skills and experience to make sure that your team is at its optimum. And then from that point on, I think the next stage would be to really identify the ways of working. So as everyone is following a shared agenda, everyone understands the objectives that they're trying to meet. And that goes a long way to creating a culture of collaboration and open communication. And then I think the other part that's really critical to building that strong team is ensuring that you recognise individuals' contributions, you celebrate success, and you ensure that there is a process to have what I would call ongoing performance conversations every day, where it becomes part of the language and you are constantly acknowledging, recognising, and celebrating the success.
So in terms of understanding what's missing is probably the first question in that. So back to the point where we look at the guest journey strategy, we need to work out what the brand is bringing to the table, and then we need to understand what's missing. It might be that everything is part of the brand ecosystem, and we don't need to bring anything other than just some general guidance about which partners to use. Or it could be that we find we want to do something around guest messaging, that ability to work with the customer instantly, or that we feel that there's opportunity to use AI in some of the platforms that are being installed. That's what we would do as part of the guest journey. What can we add in? But again, back to the point just about those trusted partners, making sure we're working with approved partners that understand and have the right clauses and terms within the contract, service level agreements, for us to operate a great journey for the customer.
Behind every successful resort is a strategy. Aimbridge Hospitality, with over 1,500 properties in its global portfolio, doesn't just manage hotels. It builds operational systems, empowers teams, and delivers measurable results. Wyndham Grand Batumi Gonio is a reflection of that philosophy, brought to life in Georgia. Stay tuned as we move forward, step by step, toward the opening of a world-class resort in Batumi. Follow our updates and be the first to see what's next. Subscribe to our channel to stay connected.